Hello guys, hello semen retainers, hello non-fappers. Today we're going to be talking about whether should you be dating during your NoFap semen retention and reboot? Should you be dating, or how is dating gonna go? Like, you have to remember that when you are in semen retention or NoFap, to recover yourself from masturbation addiction and porn addiction damages, you cannot release at all during the journey, because it's gonna be read as a relapse, delaying healing to your body. So dating during reboot, it's a complicated task. It's a complicated issue. There are a lot of do's and don'ts in it, because you have to remember that most people who are addicted to porn and masturbation, they suffer from lack of libido, which means it's just adding another stress, performance stress in your life, because you won't be able to do the deeds. And you have to remember that just because you understand the aggravation and the damage that was done to you by porn and masturbation addiction, your other partners, how are you gonna try to break it down? Because when you break it down, it seems like you are crazy, because when all she hears about is how good porn is, how good masturbation is. So when you tell her that it has damaged you, how do you expect her to react to that? Because she have no idea to what's going on. The only people who have idea to what's going on are those who've been through it, who've been through the abuse, the self-abuse. So you still have to explain it. That's strenuous. You have to explain. Rather save yourself that thing and just focus on yourself and making sure that you are healing. Another thing, that it's time. When you are dealing with this thing, you need time for yourself. You have to invest all your time in your energy. You have to go to gym. You have to invest that money for relationship, in your diet. You have to invest in your mental health. You have to invest in journaling, knowing yourself, spending time in nature, spending time alone, getting to understand what's caused the addiction, how to better your life. So you don't have time to, this is not a time to be focusing on another person. And another thing, you have to remember that, like, you cannot expect someone to be with you for 5 years to 3 years during reboot, that you're not gonna have the deeds with them, that you're not gonna sleep with them. Imagine telling someone, no, I'm gonna be with you, I can only sleep with you for 5 years. That you are just causing another person the stress, and you're gonna also lead yourself to heartache, because they're gonna get it somewhere else. So I would not advise that. And as I'm saying, lack of libido is big thing in this thing. Lack of libido, blue balls. So you cannot afford to keep relapsing, because you're not gonna be able to get it up. It's just gonna be stressing yourself, guys. It's just unneeded, unnecessary stress. So dating during reboot, there are too many disadvantages in it, because you're telling someone something they don't understand. You have to explain yourself. You have to give them time, rather than investing that time in healing yourself and also aligning your aura individually, because you learn to depend on yourself now. You become masculine, you become strong on your own, not depending on anyone else. This is your opportunity to finally strengthen up and man up, not to depend on people. So I would basically advise you guys, just don't date during reboot, okay? Don't date during reboot, because you have to understand another thing, that when you are addicted to this porn and masturbation, everything on you, it's lust. So lust, it's just gonna be keep following, even if you try to, like, reduce the amount of release you have with your partner, but because the lust has taken over your life, just gonna keep doing it. And one thing I can tell you, you can't, I've tried it myself, you can't heal while you are having sex, even if with your partner. You can quit masturbation, porn addiction, but having sex with your partner, it's also the same. It's just gonna stop the healing completely, just gonna reverse the side effects, just gonna keep having side effects, porn side effects, menstruation side effects, because you are still releasing, you are still, and you have to remember that it's no longer natural. You have to force yourself to get it up now. You have to force yourself for performance. You have to force yourself now, which is mean another stress. It's like you are aging now to get it up, which is another form of relapse. So it's not something that I would advise you to get yourself into. So just don't date during reboot, guys. And I know it's hard because when you're into reboot, the women that you wanted that didn't want you, they start to want you now. They're starting to want you. That's the problem now. Women start to want you that they didn't want you before. So it's pretty hard. I know it's hard to be single because now you're getting all this attention. But what I can advise you guys, try your level best to stay single on the reboot time. Thank you. Please subscribe to the channel. Subscribe so that you can get the next video. The next video is how to quit porn.